With rants and raves, you'll be okay. And today is your lucky day. It is rants and raves with Gary K.
Hi, everyone. This is Gary K. Welcome to another pre-ISE edition of my video rants and raves. Heading into ISE, there's a lot of excitement around the show floor, specifically around display technology. ISE is always a big show for display technology, and no one can argue that the bellwether leader organization it's been, I think, to every ISE since the very beginning is Sharp NEC Solutions Europe. And I got two guys on with me this morning to talk about what they're going to do in and around the show. First is Ian Barnard, who is a Senior Vice President of Marketing and Product Management. And second is Tobias Augustin, who is the Manager of Product Management at Sharp NEC Display Solutions Europe. I think also it should be mentioned, since we are a global publication, Ian, that, that in Europe, you're still going to be called Sharp NEC Display Solutions Europe. I think that's important. You'll be in Hall 3 in booth E500. You won't be hard to find, but I know that Sharp NEC always each year, Ian, kind of themes your stand. What can we expect this year at the show? And what do you think? And I guess kind of give me an overview of where we are since last year, and then kind of what we can expect when we walk in the booth.
Yeah, sure. Great to see you again, Gary, and looking forward to seeing you again in person at the actual show. Theming is very important to us, and you may remember last year the theme for Sharp NEC was a lasting vision, and the reason we used that as our theme at ISE was it encapsulated several things in terms of where we were as a company and what we were doing in the market. First of all, a lasting vision. It was a lot about the vision of our organization. So, as you say, Sharp NEC Display Solutions Europe. So it was about the journey we're on there and what was happening in the background of that. It's a little bit about the vision of how we see the market and the technology going forward and the kind of products we were bringing. And also the lasting part was very much read into our quality of our products and how we saw that as integral to our sustainability story in terms of what we brought to market and the longevity of those products. So a lasting vision was last year. What we're doing now is we're moving forward, literally, chronologically, as well as in a wider context, and the theme is towards tomorrow. So we're bringing those things forward. We're giving a little bit of an update in terms of our evolution as a company. Again, as I said last year, a lot of things were happening in the background, changing of systems, processes, bringing sales forces together, etc. What you will see much more this time on the booth and during 2024 as we go forward is more and more products actually coming with the Sharp name on. For instance, we're going to have our first Sharp multi-sync LFD products. So it's actually going to be a show, the ME products, which Toby would touch upon later. We're going to see more and more. We have our full interactive story, what we call our ABC story. We also will be seeing more Sharp branding coming on projectors and desktops as we go through the year. So that is a very tangible change from last year. We also have a lot of new products and incorporate a lot of new technology, also around power saving and the environment in many of our products. And again, Tobias will touch upon that in a bit. And again, that sustainability story is always very key to us. As well as improving our products as we go forward, it is very much a central part of our ISE booth, as it has been the last couple of years. And everything is underpinned by our usual mantra of quality, service, and sustainability. So that's what you can kind of expect overall.
All right, excellent. I'll come back to you, Ian. I got a question for you, Toby. Obviously, everyone wants to see the new stuff, right? Everyone wants to see the new products, and y'all have been an innovator. Ian kind of hinted at some things. Tell me when we come into your stand, again, you're going to be in Hall 3, booth E500, what we can expect to see that's new.
So overall, there are two things. One thing is we are reconfirming our focus areas. So we have 4 focus areas of applications and 2 technology topics. So the overall focus areas for us is meeting and collaboration, And in this area, the big highlight is our new high-end interactive LA series. So the LA series is a high-end product with in-glass touch, M5 premium in-glass touch, low reflection, and it also has USB Type-C to support this bring your own meeting. And there's also an option to have an slot-in PC, an STM form factor slot-in PC that has more functionalities like a meeting launcher, wireless capabilities with Air Server, as well as a software whiteboard. So that is the LA series in meeting and collaboration.
Is that a 16:9 or 21:9 aspect ratio?
That's a classic 16:9 product.
Okay.
Right? It comes in 3 sizes, 65, 75, and 86, and we're showcasing, I think, 2 of the sizes at the booth alongside some other products in meeting and collaboration. But this is the highlight in meeting and collaboration. Then another important area for us is signage and transportation. And here, the big launch is the first Sharp branded, co-collaborated ME series product. So it's Sharp multi-sync, which is coming from the NEC Times ME series. So it's its products, a full lineup, which are the first ones that we're launching with Android SoC, Android 13, to be more precise. But low reflection panels, all the functionalities you would expect from a product for signage and collaboration. Also comes with USB Type-C, so for bring your own meeting, that really helps making meetings more efficient, more easy, and simpler to set up. And also in signage and transportation, we're showing our epaper products.
Excellent. Yeah, you kind of teased that last year at InfoComm. I'm glad to see that as a finished product. Will we see different sizes, or what can we see there?
We have 2 sizes as a starting point. So last year, you're right, we had them kind of hidden a little bit in the background and just pulled them out whenever people were interested. We have 13-inch and 25-inch products that are about to launch very soon. Obviously, things know what e-ink or e-paper can do. It's zero power operation unless you have to change the content. It's color e-ink, so that's also important. It's not the black and white Kindle type of stuff. And we will also show it in combination with a CMS application so that you can easily upload content as well.
And will that deliver soon after the show? What's the schedule for that product? I know that's going to garner a lot of attention at the show.
Yeah, we have products sitting in our warehouse already. So if that answers your question.
Okay, good. Wow, good to know. Okay, thanks.
Yes, then another area that has been traditionally a core application for NEC in the past and now Sharp NEC is also command and control. So control room areas. And this year we combine kind of the Champions League of applications where hardware and software comes together with our biggest innovation maybe at the booth. And this is our LED FE series, 3rd generation. This product is using new flip chip technology, so power consumption will decrease by 60%, which is a massive step for us compared to our previous generation. But alongside with the lower power consumption, we also have increased visual performance, better contrast, viewing angles, color performance, and so on. And we will show it in combination with Hyperwall software to drive all the content onto the LED and most of the displays and projectors on the booth, as well as our remote power switcher that helps us bringing down the cost or the power consumption of LED installations even further. Good, and then so finally...
That's 3. I know you got one more, right?
That's one more application area, which is higher education and leisure. And here, that's clearly where we are showing projection. And this time, we're showing 4 different models. 2 of them will be the first Sharp branded products, Sharp branded projectors. Both of them will have 4K resolution DLP projectors, and both of them will cater basically to as I mentioned, higher education and leisure, but they also can go into meeting rooms because they use a sealed optical engine, which is something that basically only our products can offer right now, which means products are maintenance free and they are not very, let's say, they have no problem with dust and grease and things like that.
And are these laser based or LED based?
Yes, it's laser based products.
Laser
based
okay.
light source.
So very bright then. Okay. Good.
Very bright, long and constant lifetime, right? So these are the 4 application scenarios, and then we have an let's say a centerpiece event element that will be direct view LED. So we're showing a corner installation, a column installation with chip on board LED, which will be sitting right in the center of our booth. So we will first of all show that our LED solution center can customize LEDs alongside with our standardized products. And we're also showing a technology preview of a finer pixel pitch with 0.7 millimeters.
Wow.
So this is also
that's equivalent. You're now getting into the equivalent of direct view LCD resolution, but higher density of pixels with LEDs. That's impressive. Thank you, Toby. I really appreciate it. Ian, I have a follow-up question for you. Obviously, there's been a lot of work that have gone into assimilating these two groups into one in, globally, but especially in Europe, I think it's even been more difficult because you have so many different countries and so many different ways that product went to market. Where do we stand with all this? Because I know that, coming into the booth, I know that it's going to be one organization, but this wasn't an easy thing to pull off.
No, it's the joint venture we announced, over 3 years ago now, between Sharp and NEC, and we created Sharp NEC Display Solutions. And the journey we're on really varies region to region. Obviously, in the US, with one country, it's a little bit easier, and they've made some changes there, but it really differs region to region. Our booth will be under the banner of Sharp NEC. That is our organization name. Our products are migrating slower or faster, depending on the category, across to the Sharp branding, as Toby just explained about the ME Multisync, Sharp Multisync product there, and various others. And that journey will continue to progress. In Europe, it is more complex, as you say. There's multiple countries. Our own corporate structure has multiple entities in different countries. So it is a more complex thing, but the overall journey, the joint venture is progressing. We're moving the branding slowly across. We're making sure the stuff in the background works smoothly so our customers and partners can still get a constant and positive feeling from all the interactions they have with us. So we're changing internally, but hopefully externally, it's business as usual, the same kind of level that they expect externally.
Well, I'm excited to see everything. I thought your sustainability pitch last year was awesome. I think, you didn't mention this, but even the booth last year was completely sustainable, which I thought was really a unique offering that no one else had at the show. And I think that shows your commitment to that.
And there's just one thing on that quickly, Gary. I mentioned just very briefly, but we're going to continue that kind of look and feel in the booth for the 3rd year in a row. And you'll see many recycled and recyclable items there. We want to, as well as our business day-to-day, in terms of our presence at the show itself, we want to make that as sustainable as possible. So you'll see a lot of natural materials. We're trying to do away with some of the more solid wools. So there's lots of materials which will then be recycled and repurposed afterwards. So that theme is very central to the booth as well as our business.
Well, it'll be the theme technically will be towards tomorrow. And obviously part of tomorrow is sustainability, a big part of that. In Hall 3, booth E500, you will find Sharp NEC Display Solutions Europe. Toby, thank you very much for the brief overview. And Ian, as always, I really appreciate you coming on and giving us a sneak peek. I think our viewers have learned a lot more about what you're going to show at the show, and I really appreciate this opportunity. Of course, all of our coverage is at ravepubs.com/ISE. Everyone, thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
With rants and raves, you'll be okay. And today is your lucky day. It is rants and raves.